Supplementary problem number 12. In the afternoon, Kerrie and Shelly rode their bicycle 4 miles, more than 3 times the distance in miles they rode in the morning on the trip to the lake. If the entire trip was 112 miles, how far did they ride in the morning and how far in the afternoon? Okay, so we have two distance. The distance they travel in the morning and the distance travel in the afternoon around the lake. Okay, so this is not a time, rate, distance problem. This is still under number problems. Okay, so since there is no rate or the velocity, there is no given velocity, but we have the distance and the two bicycle or the two object traveling. So Kerrie and Shelly are moving at the same time. Okay, but the required is the entire trip. How far did they? I mean, they are moving. They means they are moving at the same time. Okay. Okay. Let's assume a variable. Let's say it's x. So let's assume a variable x. So the x would be, for example, we have a lake. Uh, this is the. It's not a complete loop, right? So we are not sure if the perimeter of the lake, what is the total perimeter, but they gave us trip. So for example, in the morning they travel at this distance. So we can assume that in the morning they travel at x, they travel in x. In the afternoon they travel more. In the afternoon, they are at the same time they rode their bicycle 4 miles more. 4 miles more means plus, right? 4 miles more than 3 times the distance in road in the morning. If our distance in the morning we travel is x, it means 3 times the morning plus 4. Okay, if this is the afternoon, so this is the morning travel, and this is the afternoon, they travel 3 times plus 4. Okay, so our variable here is what? So we have 3 times the distance in the morning more plus 4. Okay, so this would be our AM trip and this would be our PM trip. So AM, the distance traveled is x, and then the PM, that is 3 times plus 4. And the entire trip is 112 miles. It's the summation of both. Okay, so it's always a practice in our that we sum the entire trip. It's like an equation. So if we write our equation, x in the morning and in the afternoon, that is 3 times the distance in a mile they rode in the morning, that is 3x. 4 miles more plus 4, entire trip is 112 miles. Okay, so how many? That is 4x. We transpose x to the other side. That will be 108. Therefore, our x is 108 over 4. Finally, our x is equal to, this is 27. So the distance traveled in miles in the morning, they travel 27 miles. Okay, they travel 27 miles. How about in the afternoon? That is 27 times 3 plus 4 miles. They traveled around 85 miles. So 85 miles in the afternoon. So if we sum 27 and 85 miles, that will be 2 carry 1, 10, 112. 11. Okay, so the total distance they travel is the same. If we equate the equation, both sides is equal. That is 112. So I hope you comprehend with our solution. Let's move to our next supplementary problem.